Hey students, today you're going to be making a index house of cards. You're going to need 4 different colors for your house. Just remember, white, gray, and black don't count as colors. Your house has to have 4 walls, at least 1 door, at least 2 windows, at least 3 individual rooms inside the house, a roof, and something that's cool, some cool feature about your house. Now, you can scrap your work one time to start over. You do get one chance. All used index cards will need to be thrown away in the recycle bin before you get your new supplies. That's if you have to do a second try. And you have till the end of class to finish your work. You can use up to 10 index cards, scissors and pencils, and you get a small amount of Scotch tape that I'll provide for you. So part of the design process is adding color to your house. So you want to plan out your house first so you know what colors you want to include for the inside and the outside walls. And before you start cutting, make sure you add that color to your index cards with coloring pencils. So how are you going to be graded? This is a 20-point project, and I'll be passing out this paper for you as well, but just keep in mind that everything that is listed here is totals up to 20 points. Okay, so here is a sample. Here is a sample of what you're going to be making. Now, you're deciding on the colors, you're deciding the design. You will be provided these directions on paper, but I want to go over them with you as well. So once you have colored everything and decided how you're going to plan it out, the first thing you're going to do is start with cutting out your door, okay, and also your windows. So you will do that first, okay. You'll take one index card and you'll be making this side, okay. And then you're going to take 2 index cards and make your windows. It doesn't matter where you put them on the house. And then for my back of my house, I'm showing you another design, which is be like a brick home, a brick outdoor wall. Okay. So the first thing you'll do is cut out your 2 index cards with your windows and your door. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to attach the walls together. So how you do that is by cutting slits. Okay, so you want to cut these slits that you can see on your door wall and the bottom, like the half part of it, go up about a ½ inch. Okay, on the bottom of your back and your front walls, you're doing the same thing, cutting slits. Okay, and then the side walls, and the way to remember which is up and down is by using a reference point, like let's say the index card lines in the back. We're going to use the lines looking like this oriented on the top of the house, okay? So for the side walls, you're going to do a slit starting at the top and coming halfway down, okay? So the way you attach this without seeing these folds is just like this, okay? You're going to let's take the back and one side, okay? And when you put it together, you're going to want the folds to be in the inside, okay, like that, okay, in the inside of your home, so they're not showing on the outside, okay? So just work around. Once you have, you might want to add also, of course, your colors in your inside. I'm just showing you a partial project here because you're going to want to have color on the inside of the walls as well. And then, of course, you'll make your rooms inside too. So this is just showing you like how to get it started and how to make a strong house, okay? And this is 4 of the 10 index cards. Okay. All right, and then just make sure that those flaps are in the inside. Okay, so it should look like this on the inside where those flaps are, okay? All right, next thing you're going to make will be the trusses, which is the support for the roof. And the way you make the trusses is you take one of your index cards and just slightly fold it ever so slightly, just to you give yourself a point of reference where the center of that would be. And then you're just going to fold over and make sure that these are even, because you don't want your roof to be weak. You want to have a strong roof, and without a strong support truss, you won't have a strong roof. Okay, start with like this first. Okay, and then from the side here, if you look at your directions, you're going to fold over about a 1/2 inch on each side here. Okay, like so. All right. And then unfold them and tuck them inside the original flaps. So we're going to unfold this now and tuck them in the inside of the original flaps. Just tuck them in like that. Make sure you've got a flat inside part there. Okay, so tucked in, should look like this. Okay, and then take your scissors and we're going to cut 1/2 inch slit on the upper flaps here. I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch slit out of from the center line on each flap, roughly 1 inch from the bottom. Okay, so we're going to come up about 1 inch from the bottom. You have to use your ruler. An inch looks like that. Okay, it comes all the way up to here. I would say use your ruler. You can measure it out, roughly 1 inch. And you're going to go over a 1/2 inch with your scissors. Okay, you do that on both sides. Things like that. Okay, fold them over. That's your truss. You need 2 of these, just like that. I'm going to make another one. When you make these, you got to remember, you want this edge to be very straight on both sides, and you can use the lines as a guideline for you. And really make good folds too, okay? Make really good folds, nice crisp folds. Okay, and then fold them, tuck them in. Tuck them in. And then go up 1 inch. Cut your slits. Fold them over. Okay. And these will serve as really strong support for your roof. Make sure everything's nice and straight. Okay, so you have 2 just like this. Okay, just like mine. Now you want to be careful putting these on your roof. You're going to seat these cards. Okay, you put them on top. So we're going to take these. I'm going to place them on top of like sideways so that there's my door. So I'm going to I want my roof to be going this way. So that means my trusses have to go on in front of my roof, the front part of my house. You set them on there just like that, okay? Just tuck them right in there. And the back. Just be real careful doing this. Okay. So okay, just like so. Okay. And let's go to the front so you see there's my trusses. And then you're going to use 2 index cards to make the actual roof now. Here's the front. All right. You're going to put 2 index cards. And you're going to cut a 1/4 inch slit at the bottom, about a 1/2 inch from each short end, just like I did here. And then fold this middle piece up into a right angle long ways. And then we're going to place this on top of the roof. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take it like, see how I'm fitting it right like in here like this. It's going to just kind of overhang a bit. You can have this slit as long as you want. If you want more of an overhang, you can cut that slit longer. Okay. And then we're going to do that from the other side as well. So okay. And lastly, we want to put one more roof on the very top here, okay, to cover up that slit up here. So you're just going to take the 1 index card, fold it nice and crisp in half like that, open it up, and that will go on top of your roof. That's what it should look like. Now, again, you're going to add your own color to it, your own designs. Then you're going to actually do the inside rooms as well. Remember, you have to have at least 3 rooms. The other thing that you can add is you can make out of the remaining index cards, you can make things for your house. Like you can make a bed, or you can make a mirror, or you can make a TV and set it inside each of the rooms that you're going to make. Now, some students have asked me, how do I make the rooms? All you need to do is use dividers. Okay, so the index cards act as dividers, and you can cut them. Okay, see how I'm doing this? You want to have 3 rooms, so that could be 2 rooms. And if you do another one, that's actually going to make 4 rooms if you do 2 index cards. But you kind of play around with it and be creative and make whatever you would like there, and then include a unique feature as well. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Have fun.